Hello all, welcome to my channel. I am Raju Kuchela. In this video, let's talk about the basics of a query execution details. So what actually happens in the backend whenever we are running a query and whatever the rest of the details that what BigQuery offers to us. BigQuery helps us to understand what is the execution time when we started, what has run, what is the linkage between two tables and everything. Let's go ahead and let's see how we can achieve this one. I'm taking a new tab over here. So let's start with a simple query. Select IN as country, union all, select US. Okay. So now once I click on run, here below you can see the result in the results tab, which is the default tab, where you can see the name of the country. So the name of the header, the country details as well. And over here, if in case if you have results more than 50, you can see over here. For example, if you have like 100 thousand lines of records, you can change this results per page to 200 so that you can see 200 results at one go. And also there is this page nation. And let's click on the first tab, which is a job information over here, and let's see what we can achieve over here. So basically here it is a job ID. So this is not like this is not at all relevant for us, so let's leave it. So who is the user who ran and what is the location? This location is very much important, but as of now we are not at all giving more priority to this location. But ideally, if you're working for one company, so whenever they gave you this BigQuery credentials and also whatever you save, it all depends on the project. When you create a project, they choose one location. So wherever the tables that you save, it will save in that location. For example, let's say there are two employees who are working on different projects. So one project is in the US and the other project is in the Mexico. So can they get the table data from one location to other location? It's very hard. Even there could be something that they can do in the back end to get the data from one location to other location. So always ensure that you are using one location consistently. And here the creation time, when it is started, when it is end, and what is the second, how much time it took, how much bytes is processed, and everything. And again, this is not too much of relevant for us. Let's look at the chart. So what basically chart can offer? So it is not offering anything. So what we can do, let's do like India's country, 120 as okay, 29 states. Here let's take like 30 as states. I'm not sure whether it is a right or wrong. I'm just taking it as an example. Let's run this one now. The chart section, it offers some insights for you. So basically based on the data whatever you're trying to do, it offers you some insights, so which really helps us to go ahead and to see like, oh, this is what, okay, by looking at this one, okay, now US is like slightly higher than India, something like that. And if in case if you're looking for a JSON format, you can refer this JSON tab. This is also very good. For example, you write the code here and you would like to have this in the JSON format so that you can use it in a different tool. You can refer this section. And there is something called execution details. So this is something which is like the most important and interesting one. So why we need to look at the execution? So initially when I started learning a SQL, I'm like, how does it matter actually? It hardly takes like some 10 seconds or 15 seconds for me to run. How does it matter? But it really does matter when you're handling like millions of records. And if your data is small, your execution time will be very high. So right now for this simple query, it only took like 141 milliseconds. It's not even a 1 second. This is totally fine. Let's talk about like we have 1 million records, and if you write a query which is not like optimized, so basically it takes more time for you, and also it takes more of your allocated memory as well. Everything in the BigQuery runs based on the money, so you have to be very careful in order to save some money for your organization. And also over here you can see how much is the wait time, how much is the read, how much time it took for the computation, and how much time it took for the write. So everything, and also this is average time and this is the maximum time. And here is the execution graph. So right now there is nothing, there isn't like much useful information. So it is showing only one here. Let's do one thing. Let's take two temporary tables with table one as, select one as EMP ID, Raju as name, Okay, let's take table 2 as select one as customer, in as location. Okay, now let's do the join. Select star from table 1, let it be table 1, not table. Okay, inner join, select star from table 2. So let it be A and let it be B on A dot emp id is equal to B dot customer. Let's run this one. And now you can see the results over here. Let's go to the execution graph. And now you can see, so what it is telling that there are two tables, and table 1 and table 2, and it took 0.06 second, it took 0.07 second, which is not even a second, and it generated the output over here, and how many records it took from this table and this table. See, this is how visually you can understand like what's been happening. For example, if you have like 10 tables, and if you're joining them, left join, right join, or inner join, self join, you can come over here to quickly understand like what's been happening, and you can click on this one, then you can see like what's been happening. So this is how you should visually explore all the options over here. And what else it offers? So here, let's go back to the results page. Save results. If you click on this one, if you want to save the output in a CSV file, you can click on this one. It automatically creates a file in your CS in your drive, Google Drive. Or else, if you would like to have a CS local file, it will save in your desktop or laptop. If you're looking for a JSON file, so this is the code that will be saved in the JSON file. And what else? And the JSON new line delimited, I never tried to this one, to be very honest. If in case whatever the results which are appearing over here, if you want to save this as a table, you can directly save this as a table. And if you would like to save the data in the Google Sheets, and again it saves in Google Sheets as in Excel format, where the first one it saves in the CSV format. The last one is the clipboard, is nothing but it copies. And there are few options like scheduling as well. Basically, if you would like to run this one again and again and again, you can click on schedule, enable, if okay, and once you enable the API, and if you want, I mean, name for schedule query whatever it is. So basically, if you would like to refresh this table once in every hour, so instead of coming over here and running it again and again, you can do like run every hour, something, hours 1 start and destination table. What is the table that you would like to have? So you can data sets. mm, okay, go back. So let's create like data set, this one, table id every hour, and override the table. Append means like if it is a snapshot one. For example, if you would like to run on every day, and you want to, for example, you have a master table, and every day you want to run the data again, and you want to attach this data to the master table, match the data to the master table, you can use append to table. Right now I would like to override the data and click on save. So basically, going forward, this will run once in every hour, and it will refresh the data in the table. So this is how the schedules are created. So I will make a separate video on the schedules, but for now, just try to understand this one. And also, what else we can do over here? So okay, group by agreement 4. Let's run this one, and here cancel. Let's Let's save this query by clicking on Control S and the save the query. And I want it to save as run every hour. So once we save the query, click on save. It will be shown under queries and run every hour. Once you click on this one, you can see the queries. Thank you for watching this video. Please do share the feedback with me. If in case if you see that there is a room for improvement for me, please do help me with that. So life is all about like sharing the knowledge and giving the feedback. Thank you for watching this video.